The hot weather is helping supercharge the wildfires.
The dragon tried to lure us into an image that it was asleep.
From California, where 200 homes are threatened in San Diego County, to New Mexico, where nearly 250 homes have already been destroyed. Here in Colorado, firefighters attacking massive blazes are already facing a punishing 100 degrees. And that doesn't count heat from the flames that can boost the mercury to 140. On the run tonight from this misery, not just people. And evacuation centers are filling up with horses, alpacas, llamas, even an unclaimed donkey. For those fighting the fires, cutting lines and clearing the brush, this new heat is brutal.
This is it. Wow.
For firefighters lugging heavy equipment,
so all this stuff adds up to how many pounds? About 45 pounds.
Working 16-hour shifts, the danger from heat stress is extreme.
When it's really hot and when that's bearing down on you, you've got to be able to sweat enough and slow down adequately.
They know it's critical to eat and drink a lot.
Now's not a time to diet.
In 24 hours, firefighters might eat up to 6,500 calories and drink 2.5 gallons of water.
There are more hot temperatures and dry winds on the way for tomorrow, and firefighters tell us they're bracing for an extreme bout.
The bird was shaking, and we got some dogs, it started running around barking and stuff like that.
The moment that a 5.3 magnitude earthquake struck Australia's Victoria on Tuesday has been captured on CCTV cameras around the state.
All of a sudden, it was like a truck come through the front window. The bar shook. We all stood there, didn't realise what was going on, but the bar shook.
The quake, the epicentre of which was near Mile in the southeast of Melbourne, lasted around a minute, long enough to leave some businesses closed while the clear-up was underway. While officials say it was the largest quake to hit the state in 30 years, with more than 40 aftershocks being reported, thankfully there was no major damage or injuries.
Shine bright like
Over 2 weeks and 100 square kilometres. Colorado's Hyde Park wildfire shows no signs of slowing down. Thousands of homes have been evacuated and close on 200 destroyed near Fort Collins, killing a 62-year-old woman. Firefighters thought they had controlled the worst of the blaze, as lowering temperatures and light winds helped them seal off 60% of its perimeter. However, a sudden increase in wind and heat over the weekend saw that slip to 45%, giving this 68,000-acre blaze more room to grow. Flash floods hit parts of North Yorkshire, Lancashire and the north of England on Friday night, devastating communities. Several people had to be rescued as heavy rain trapped them in their cars and homes. One of the hardest hit areas was the village of Croston in Lancashire, although many residents took a pragmatic view of the disaster.
This is like, it's like the last of the summer wine. That's right, yeah. We have
shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Yeah, and I tell you what, guys, thank you very much for doing.
Whilst many were dealing with the aftermath, however, more were increasingly worried about what would happen next.
Don't want it breaching sandbags and going into the house. We're like diamonds in the sky. Your shooting stars see a vision of ecstasy.
The damage caused in this and other communities is likely to run into the millions.
We're talking to Sleepless in Seattle.
You call the radio station? Christmas Eve. He phones in one of those radio call-in shows. Tells them
that his dad needs a new wife.
And the shrink practically forces a guy onto the phone and says,
"Tell me, what was so special about your wife?"
well, Dr. Marshall's done. It was like magic.
Sleepless in Seattle. That's what you called him on the show because he can't sleep.
And now 2001 is number.
Dear Sleepless in Seattle, you're the most attractive man I ever laid ears on.
The guy could be a crackhead.
Actually, he sounded nice.
You know it's easier to be killed by terrorists than it is to get married over the age of 40.
That's not true. That statistic is not true.
That's right, it's not true. But it feels true.
Sandy has a girlfriend, Glenda. She's a weightlifter. It's not like her neck is bigger than her head.
No. I'm not asking you to set me up.
What about Walter?
Walter and I are engaged.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
So shine
When's the last time you were out there?
Jimmy Carter, 1978.
Things are a little different now.
I am having all of these fantasies about some man I have never even met who lives in Seattle.
Rains 9 months of the year in Seattle.
I know.
Tiramisu.
What is tiramisu? You'll see. Some woman is going to want me to do it to her, and I'm not going to know what it is.
You'll love it.
What if I never meet him? What if this man is my destiny and I never meet him?
Your destiny can be your doom. I want to meet you.
Dad, read this.
Where is Seattle? Right. Where's Baltimore? It's right there. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 26 states.
But what I really don't want to do is end up always wondering what might have happened and knowing I could have done something. Is this crazy?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. What women are looking for. Pecs and a cute butt.
This is the one I like.
There is no way that we are going on a plane to meet some woman who could be a crazy, sick lunatic. Didn't you see Fatal Attraction?
You can't even turn on the news nowadays without hearing about how some babe...
15,000 people in Florida have been forced to leave their homes as Tropical Storm Debbie looks set to cause more damage. Forecasters say Debbie could bring up to 8 inches of rain and possibly tornadoes in the next 2 days. 35,000 homes and businesses have had power knocked out by extreme thunderstorms and flooding. The governor of Florida, Rick Scott, declared a statewide emergency on Monday after nearly 2 feet of rain plunged down over parts of the state. Residents in low-lying neighbourhoods near the coast have been advised to leave their homes while the bridge to St George Island, a popular holiday spot, has been closed off. The storm will eventually pass, but for these people, the damage will last for a lot longer.
Woo, water! Man, that is some puddle!
Left off roundabout, first exit.
Thunder, innit?
That'll be my own name.
Can't let Kate drive over on this. Tell Kate to leave his bike at school. Let's go in. Test your brakes. Come through.
Good morning, Sam, and good morning, everyone. This is one of so many neighborhoods, not only in Virginia, where you see trees into power lines, a virtual minefield in the streets, but anywhere from the Carolinas to Ohio. They had round after round of severe storms, and now the extreme heat.
Powerful winds up to 90 miles per hour blew through Chicago late Sunday. It came with teeming rain and hail. The storms dropped Chicago's temperature by 20 degrees quick. but did little to cool off the rest of the country, still sweating it out. This morning, at least 3 million homes are without power across 7 states. At least 14 confirmed dead, all after this powerful line of storms blew through from the Midwest to the Mid-Atlantic Friday.
Oh! Oh my God!
The storms did the usual, but did it big, taking down power lines, uprooting trees, and forcing a weekend of cleanup, with temps climbing as high as 106 degrees in Atlanta, breaking the all-time record high.
It's aggravating, it's frustrating, and the best thing is we're trying to do keep everybody cool, and we just stick together.
No electricity means no air conditioning or refrigerators. In West Virginia, this Amtrak train was finally able to move for the first time since Friday evening, after downed trees blocked tracks. Frustrated passengers were on board, get this, for 21 hours.
There was power out everywhere. No power, no cell phones, no radios, nothing.
These storms so widespread that some folks are not going to get power back until Friday. That would put them at day 7 with no electricity. And you saw Sam's forecast, Josh. This is not good.
Lights were flashing, the sky was lit up, the wind was blowing 80 miles an hour.
Heavy rains and hurricane-force winds of nearly 80 miles an hour have swept through the Mid-Atlantic region in the US, tearing down trees and causing thousands of dollars of damage. Power lines were brought down in several areas, including Washington, D.C., leaving 1 million people without electricity, and prompting West Virginia to declare a statewide emergency. At least 4 people were killed in the storms, with up to 5 others feared dead.